Hey friends, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Hope that your first week back in the real world is going well. Jumping on to talk a little bit about how to get back on track with your workouts and your workout routine now that we are fully into 2018. So the holidays are over. We are back to work, or most of us are, and we've got so many incredibly audacious goals for 2018, don't we? We want to dive in. We want to work out 6 days a week. We want to start eating healthy. We want to stop eating crap. We want to take it all on. But the people who do this are the people who end up failing. So I wanted to instead offer you my 3 steps that I want you to follow to getting back on track with your workouts now that we're into the new year. And they're probably a little bit counterintuitive, but I would like you to work through these 3 steps over the next week to 10 days. If you get through these steps, you are going to be very well positioned to join my Stress-Free Strength Winter Challenge, which is starting on January 20th. Signups open next week, which is fantastic. But if you work through these steps, you're going to be primed and ready to go. Whether or not you decide you want to join me in the Stress-Free Strength Workout Challenge that's starting in a couple weeks, these are going to be great steps to getting you more consistent with your workout routine no matter what you are doing over the course of the holidays. So let's go through it. The first step that I want you to follow is making sure that you ease into it. So I don't necessarily, if you've been sedentary, if you haven't been working out at all, I don't want you to dive into a workout program immediately. This could be a little bit tough if you're feeling frustrated, if there's some guilt, if there's some shame around not working out, but I want you to push past that and give yourself permission and grace to take things slow. So if you've been sedentary, I want you to make sure that you are doing things very gently and kind of giving your body the time to get back into workout mode. So whether that is taking a few extra walks over the course of a couple of days, whether that's incorporating 5 minutes of some body weight movement, some push-ups against the counter, some body weight squats while you're making dinner, just get your body used to moving again. And I want you to spend a couple of days just doing that. Don't beat yourself up. Don't schedule a ton of workout time. Don't force yourself to go to the gym, but just make sure that you're moving your body. So some great examples, right? I mentioned taking walks. I'll take this one for a walk very often. We go a couple times a day. And that's one of my favorite ways to ease back into movement is just getting myself taking longer and longer walks. 5-minute body weight circuits are great. So whether you're just getting ready for dinner, or when you get home from work, just going through squats, push-ups, and holding a plank for 30 seconds and rotating through that for 5 minutes is a great way. And then doing other kinds of restorative movement to help your body. So things like foam rolling, getting a massage, doing some yoga, and giving your body that space to just get back into its groove, really. Once you've done that for a couple of days, I want you to start trying to structure your workouts, but I want you to keep them really short. So I want your workouts to be between 10 and 20 minutes over the next few days. So this is going to do 2 things. So number 1, you can get a great workout in 10 to 20 minutes if you are pushing yourself, if you are doing challenging movements for you, if you're lifting heavy weights for you. But at the same time, it's a consistency builder because we're going to get some wins under our belt, aren't we? As we start to do these workouts, we feel productive, we feel successful, and that propels us to wanting to work out. So once you get a couple of short workouts done, and do this over probably again 2 to 3 days of short workouts, you're ready to ease back into whatever workout routine you are following or whatever workout routine you'd like to begin in 2018. So as you do that, I want you to be conscious of how many days a week you're working out. So one of the most common mistakes that I see as a coach, and frankly, if you go to the gym at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that is, we have people throughout January who are trying to go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week because that is what their program prescribes. Now, we also know that those people tend to be gone from the gym by February 1st. So let's not be those people, and let's focus on working out just for a few days a week for the next 10 days to 2 weeks, so that we can really build that habit. I want you to be focusing on 3 workouts per week until it's feeling really, really consistent. And once it feels consistent, you can bump it up to 4 or 5 or whatever feels good for you, for your body, and for your schedule. But the main thing I want you to take away from this is, if you are trying to get back into a workout routine, jumping straight in is probably not your best option. Instead, I want you to spend 2 to 3 days easing into it with some gentle movement. I want you to spend 2 or 3 days getting into shorter, intense workouts. And then I want you to be cognizant of how many times you're pushing yourself to work out over the course of a week. It's really, really important that you maintain this past January. And the best way to do that is to pace yourself. So I hope that this is helpful. Let me know if you have questions. Again, if you follow these steps, you'll have about 2 weeks of very simple workout programming that you can do that'll set you up to be so ready to get started with Stress Free Strength on January 20th. We open signups next week.